All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be looking at a couple of Kmarts that we visited on our trip to St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. This is the main island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's where the capital is, Charlotte Amalie. And I highly recommend stopping in these Kmarts. So first of all, if you're from the U.S. or grew up in the U.S., you kind of know that Kmart's kind of out of business in the U.S. And so it's kind of odd to see one. And refreshing at the same time. So it's bittersweet in that, when you're traveling in a touristy area, things can be expensive. And this Kmart is kind of like an oasis of home goods and toiletries and t-shirts, towels, beach shoes, all those things. And you can find them at a reasonable price. And they have nice souvenirs in here. So it's not just like cheap stuff that's going to fall apart when you get back. I bought 2 hoodies, one for myself, one for a coworker, and they were good mid-range quality. I've washed mine a couple times. It's held up. And they also sold like rum in here and different other things. And they have like a tourist section called I Love St. Thomas, which you'll see those items in other little stores around the island. So this is a good one-stop shop. It's like an old school Walmart that doesn't have like a full grocery section. So they have like bottled water, clothes, lawn chairs. They even have like home stuff like the one that you'll see a little bit later sold appliances like washers and dryers. You could buy some Craftsman stuff downstairs in this one. One other thing I'll say about the Kmarts that's kind of cool is that they're about 10 minutes from everything and anything on the island. So there's like 3 of them. So you don't have to worry about driving 20 minutes or 20 miles. The island's not that big anyway, so these are super easy to get access to, and they're in safe areas. We never really felt unsafe in St. Thomas, so that's pretty dope. And then as a 90s kid, it's always cool to step back into a place you haven't been in a long time. Kind of invokes some memories and stuff, so highly recommend it. And then one other thing I'll say is I want to apologize if the color's off in this video. I had so many equipment issues and missteps in filming, the stores and places that we were going to. And so I really wish that GoPro would have worked out and I would have double checked the settings on this phone. But YOLO, we're going to go with it. And I hope you enjoy the footage. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like a Walmart. These are reasonably priced. You got luggage. You got pillows. U.S. Polo Association. So we're officially in Discount America. I mean, these prices are like, I live in the Midwest, so they're like pretty spot on. This water's $5.99 for 35. I mean, that's pretty on par. Do we need more water? More water? We got 48.
48. Oh, well, we got 24.
Like the Malta here. Tostitos, that's pretty par for the course. I mean, $2.49, that's not bad at all. $3.05 Got planters. I would say I would highly recommend checking a bag. I mean, I came from Oklahoma and I have like the largest suitcase, which I'll show you when we get back. And I paid $30 to check it. So, I mean, that's not bad from Oklahoma to St. Thomas, and another $30 to get back. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, as you see me explaining in the video, one of the things these Kmarts allow you to do is to focus on bringing things you absolutely need. So sometimes, like I was saying in the video, you travel to a place like St. Thomas, and especially if you're coming from Oklahoma, $30 is not a lot of money to bring a huge carry-on. So you can have options with clothing, you can carry snacks and things like that. But if you're pressed for space, like you could just not bring lotion unless you have like specialty hair and makeup products. You can just wait until you get to the island and go to these Kmarts and kind of load up on your, travel toiletries and different things like that. So it really kind of frees you up to focus on laptops, cameras, extra phones, whatever other things that you want to bring if space is limited. And they're not expensive, so you don't have to take them with you. And if you're in an Airbnb, just leave it for the next guy. That's one of the cool things at our Airbnb was that people had left like wine and beer and other things that they didn't need, sunblock, just it's a pretty cool situation with that. So yeah, these are super convenient. Um, Again, if you didn't grow up in the 90s, this video is probably super boring to you, but it was worth shooting to me just for the nostalgia and also just refreshing to be able to go somewhere and buy things because it's kind of like I don't travel a ton, but like my brother used to go to Las Vegas every year for work, and he could take one person, and I went with him one year and flew out 2 other years on my own dime, just so we could hang with family and stuff. We're not big into gambling or anything like that, but when we went there, there's like a Ross kind of off the strip, and I think a Marshalls, and it's like super refreshing because you have all these expensive little convenience stores, but you can run in Ross and get a belt for like $15 or a pair of jeans for like 20. So I love finding little places like this that kind of remind you of home, even though you're not out of the country or in some like exotic destination, but it's just really cool. So, got Carmex, Advil. Yeah, this is definitely where you should come. I'll probably get this, but these little things, these used to last a long time. Now they don't. Now you get like 2 swipes out of them and they're done. So, and if anything, I would get Degree. I don't use antiperspirant, but I'm going to buy it. So, I better get to my deodorant. So they even have flip-flops and then regular shoes. So this is an excellent place to come if you forget stuff. So when you walk in Kmart, it's a lot like the other one. And I think I actually might get this. This is fairly thick. So it's only $30. So even if it falls apart, $30 for a hoodie, snorkeling stuff. You got women's stuff. You have more souvenir stuff. So, got mugs. These are inexpensive too. This tumbler's $28. And this is $23, so I'd buy the larger tumbler. And then you have hats. So, I mean, this is a great place to get souvenirs like the other one. I like this. That's only $25. So, and I mean, obviously it's not going to be as good as a Yeti, but when do you need the, utility of a Yeti? Honestly, in your office, do you really need the utility of a Yeti? No. Now, I did buy one of these shirts out of a souvenir shop, and it was $27. So this one's $24. So, I mean, this is on par, you know, and these t-shirts are probably $15. So, yeah. And then if you need stuff for being out in the sun, these are actually super helpful. Like, you know, especially if you're snorkeling and stuff, just they're SPF rated. You have all these shirts here. Yeah. You have bathing suits. So like, I mean, it was just normal. These shirts are only $17. Yeah. And they have shoes and clothes. As usual, they have a selection of wine. The prices are good. I mean, just for being on vacation and stuff, $5.99 for a 35 pack of water is not bad. This is the official rum of the island. We've pretty much gotten everything that we need. My mom wanted to return some stuff, but so everything. You can get chairs from here. So pantry stuff. Let's just go down and look at some snacks. $1.50 for Gatorade. That's not bad at all. I mean, the prices of these candies are pretty reasonable. So all the things you want right here. Do they have gummy sharks? So we'll walk down here. Let me take my phone off of silent. So, yeah. This is pretty much par for the course. Okay. So, yeah. You have appliances here. So this is a legit store. So, yeah, come to Kmart. Like,